Hello guys, this is Dia. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are continuing our Ranchi vlog series and we are finally here for the day 2 and I'm going to be sharing all that we do here. Well, I did show you a tiny glimpse of what we are going to do in our second day here in Ranchi in my previous vlog. Now, if you haven't watched the part 1 and part 2 of my Ranchi vlog series yet, I highly recommend that you guys watch those first and then check out this video, and you'll find the links for those up in the iCard and also down in the description box, so go check them out fast. Okay, now let's get started with today's vlog. So day 2 started very early. We woke up at around 5 a.m. and by 6:30 we were ready for our destination for today, which was going to be the Dassam Falls. Dassam Falls was 1 hour 6 minutes away from where we were staying at the IICM, and the reason why we started out this early was because, like I've mentioned in my previous vlogs, this is a work trip for my mother, so she has a conference to attend from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and she really wanted to visit the Dassam Falls with us. And if we attempted to visit it after her conference was over, which is after 5 p.m., we wouldn't be able to get in because most of the waterfalls here close at 4. So we made the plan to go to the waterfalls first thing in the morning, nice and early, so that we have sufficient time to go down to the waterfalls, enjoy the view, and even when we come back, my mom still has sufficient time on her hands to grab her breakfast and without rushing get to her conference in proper time. Now, the journey to the Dassam Falls was quite an experience for us because throughout the journey we were able to witness such a diverse variety of landscapes. So first, when we started out, we were in the city of Ranchi and that was your typical urban view. But when we moved on to the highway, it was a completely different scenery. The roads were very nice, the journey in itself was very smooth, and what added to the beauty was the excellent view that we saw on both sides. There were the mountains, the greenery, the rocks, and the sky was nice and blue, so it was a very nice ride. In fact, the ride was so nice and smooth that my mom and we kind of fell asleep on the way and missed out on a couple of the nicer views. However, my uncle who was driving the car was able to witness it all, and according to him, it was one of the best drives of his life. After driving on the highway for a while, the scenery sort of shifted towards this more of a rural landscape, but the road here was still smooth as butter and the view was definitely to die for. There was just so much greenery and so much beauty of nature. It was mesmerizing. While you enjoy this gorgeous view, let me tell you something really interesting. So the reason why my mother wanted to visit the Dassam Falls so badly is because she had visited Ranchi about a decade ago for another work trip, and at that time she had visited the Dassam Falls with her colleagues, and she remembers the Dassam Falls to be a very humongous, majestic, gushing waterfall, and she wanted us to experience that as well and wanted to revisit the Dassam Falls with us. And in this vlog, I will not only share with you the footage of the Dassam Falls that we have seen this time, but also the footage of the Dassam Falls that my mom had captured almost 10 years back. So you will be able to see a side-by-side comparison of the Dassam Falls of 2023 as well as the Dassam Falls of 2011. So keep on watching if you want to see that. So we have arrived for our second waterfall viewing today at the Dassam Falls, and we have arrived so early. We have arrived so early that we are the only people here, and they haven't even opened the entry gates yet, so we can only view it from the viewpoints that they have here, which is a pretty good view. Let me show you guys. Today's viewing experience of the waterfall is a lot better than yesterday's for a number of reasons. First of all, the weather is a lot more cool today. It's not as sunny. It's a bit cloudy and windy, so that's great. And there are a lot less people, and it's a lot less number of steps because the Dassam Falls is a lot lower in height compared to the Hudru. It's like less than half. The Hudru was about 98 or something, 98 meters, and this one is about 43, 42, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's pretty close to that number, so that's why it's like we are not dying. from trying to reach the waterfall. And we can actually view the waterfall even before we reach the very bottom, which was not the case with Hudru. With Hudru, you had to travel all the way to the end of the steps, and only then you could see something. But here you get a clear view of the waterfall from multiple points, so that's great. So here we have reached the point up till which we can walk, because beyond this point the gate is locked. So here I am sitting at the viewpoint. My face is all dark, but at least you can see the waterfall over there. That's nice. Just waiting. We are here. So now I'm gonna go down there, but I don't think I'll be able to record because I have to look at the ground and balance myself. So I'm gonna meet you when I get there. So here we are at the base of the Dassam Falls, and I have to say that even though the Hudru Falls is much more popular, I did enjoy the view here at the Dassam Falls more. But just wait till you see the Dassam Falls that my mom saw 10 years ago. The side by side comparison is going to blow your mind. You won't be able to believe that these are clips of the same waterfalls. Okay, now I will shut up and let you enjoy the view of the Dassam Falls in peace. And now let's check out what this very waterfall was like 10 years ago, shall we? First of all, sorry about the poor quality of the video. This is from 10 to 12 years back. 4K wasn't a thing back then, okay? And I know what you guys are thinking. This looks like a totally different place with a totally different vibe. The flow of water is insane, and I mean, look, it even has a huge mist over the water body, so you can tell just how crazy and humongous the flow of water is. When we visited Ranchi, it was like the mid of July and monsoon hadn't hit the place yet, so the weather condition was just too dry and it was impossible to get a flow of water like this. But when my mother visited it back in 2011, she went around sometime in August, I think, and at that time the monsoon was in full flow. And here, that is the reason why she got such an amazing view of the waterfall. But you know what? I am not complaining, because in 2023 we got to see a very gorgeous rocky scenery, and back in 2011 my mom got to see the amazing gushing flow of water. So both of these views are beautiful in their own way. And here is my mom rocking a selfie even before they were a thing. And here is a side-by-side comparison of 2011 versus 2023. Starting to get sunny again, so we have to hurry our way back up. We don't want to burn ourselves in the sun like we did yesterday, not do it. Bye bye Dassam Falls. Alright, so that is all for my vlog today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and let me know in the comments what your favorite moment was from this video. Share this with anyone you think might enjoy it. And this is not the end of my Ranchi vlog series, guys. Come on, because if you have watched the very first part of the Ranchi vlogs, then you might have noticed that in the intro of that, I'm sitting inside a hotel in Ranchi. Now, how did I end up in that hotel and what all did we do there? If you're curious to know about that, you'll have to wait for the last and final installment of the Ranchi vlog series, which will be out very, very soon. But to catch up on that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload that video. That is all. I'll see you in the next one then. Bye!